you see? Chains are broken when we're free.
Good morning, dear students. Good morning. Okay, here are some important guidelines and instructions for you. Make sure that you listen. First is kindly rise and remain standing when the graduation procession enters and exits the auditorium and whenever requested during the ceremony. So follow the instructions. Students, please listen. The use of mobile phones is strictly prohibited during the proceedings. Please ensure that your phones are switched off or kept in silent mode. This is your day. So please keep your mobile phones in silent mode. During the oath of commitment, kindly follow the instructions given from the dais and participate with due solemnity and respect. Graduates are requested not to leave the auditorium during the ceremony. Your presence throughout the program is highly appreciated. Please don't leave the auditorium while the program is on. We request all graduates to remain seated until the conclusion of the ceremony and the recessional procession. The graduation scrolls will be distributed only after the graduation gowns are returned. Okay, so don't move about with your graduation gown. The scrolls will not be given until and unless you return back your gowns, and make sure that you maintain the decorum of your gowns. Don't loiter about, don't sit and eat with those gowns. So once you finish taking your photos, make sure your in-charge teachers will be waiting for you. So give it back the gowns and only then you'll get those scrolls. Got it? The next is, please note that the graduation scroll presented today is just a ceremonial in nature and it's not a document for your professional and official purpose. You're not still officially announced as graduate with the scroll. So this is just a ceremonial purpose we are giving it. Next is your cooperation. Make sure that you don't speak, get distracted, listen to the messages. This is your day. Bear with us for another 2 hours and all the best. Good morning to all present here. May I kindly request all graduates, parents, faculty members, distinguished guests, and invitees to please take your seats. We are just from the commencement of the PG graduation ceremony. Students, please maintain silence. The program is about to start. Dear graduates, please rise and join us in welcoming our distinguished dignitaries as they process down the aisle. Kindly stand. The procession is led by Dr. Rena Francis, Controller of Examinations. Followed by Ms. Lydia Anjali, UUCMS Coordinator, Dr. Noor Mubashir CA, PG Coordinator, Mr. Anand, Academic Dean, Mr. Ronald Prakash Kutina, Vice Principal Administration, Dr. Ravi J.D. Saldana, Principal, Reverend Dr. Lourdes Prasad Joseph, Rector, Reverend Monsignor M. Antappa, Vicar General, Diocese of Mysore, Vice President, MDES, and the President of today's graduation ceremony, Professor Ramesh B., Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. Manmohan Singh, Bangalore City University, and the chief guest of today's ceremony. Please remain standing until the dignitaries have taken their seats on the dais. Kindly be seated. As we gather on this momentous occasion to celebrate the accomplishment of our post-graduating students, let us take a moment to honor the institution that has nurtured their dreams, shaped their character, and inspired their pursuit of excellence. Rooted in a rich legacy of faith, knowledge, and service, St. Philomena's College continues to illuminate minds and transform lives. The Philos anthem embodies the spirit, values, and unity that bind us together as one academic family. May I now request everyone to kindly rise and join in singing the Philos anthem with pride and reverence. Kindly stand.
As Philomena's we sing, Philomena's we are. As Philomena's we sing, Philomena's we are. Hailing from within and countries afar, as Philomena's we stand. Our hearts are high with pride, as Philomena's we sing, as Philomena's we sing. Abundantly, blessed by the Almighty God above, guide us in science here, spreading knowledge with love. The ocean of wisdom, letting tributaries round the world, round the world. Deep-rooted with ethics, our motto is unfurled. Deep-rooted with ethics, our motto is unfurled. Just drew near
Classroom walls we are not confined, but to live a mountain to benefit all mankind. We do learn for joy, we learn for life. All that comes on our way to bring us final song on His face each and every day. As Philomenites we sing, as Philomenites we sing.
Please remain standing. As we begin the sacred celebration of achievements and gratitude, let us seek God's presence and blessings. May His wisdom guide our postgraduates, His grace strengthen their journey, and His light illuminate their future. Let us now prayerfully join in the invocation song.
As the deer panteth for the water, so my soul longeth after thee. You alone are my heart's desire, and I long to worship thee. As the deer panted for the water, so my soul longeth after thee. You alone are my heart's desire, and I long to worship thee. You alone are my strength, my shield. To you alone may my spirit take. You alone are my heart's desire, and I long to worship thee. I want you more than gold, though silver only you can satisfy. You alone are the real joy giver and the apple of my eye. You alone are my strength, my shield. To you alone may my spirit yield. You alone are my heart's desire, and I long to worship thee. You alone are my heart's desire, and I long to worship thee.
Light has always been a symbol of wisdom, hope, and enlightenment. As we gather to celebrate academic achievement, We begin by invoking the light of knowledge that dispels ignorance and inspires excellence. I now invite our esteemed dignitaries to kindly come forward and light the ceremonial lamp, signifying the illumination of minds and the pursuit of truth.
ಕರುಣಾಳುವ ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ಮುಸುಕಿದೆ ಮತ್ತಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಕೈ ಹಿಡಿದು ನಡೆಸಲು ഇരുಳು ಕತ್ತಲೆಯಾಗವೇ ಮನಿದೂರ ಕನಿಕರಿಸಿ ഇരുಳು ಕತ್ತಲೆಯಾಗವೇ ಮನಿದೂರ ಕನಿಕರಿಸಿ ಕೈ ಹಿಡಿದು ನಡೆಸೆನ್ನನು ಕರುಣಾಳು ಬಾ ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ಮುಸುಕಿದೆ ಮಬ್ಬಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಕೈ ಹಿಡಿದು ನಡೆಸೆನ್ನನು ನೋಡಿ ಮುಂದಡಿಡಿಸೋ ಬಲು ದೂರ ನೋಟವನು ಕೇಳ ನೋಡನೆ ಸಾಕು ನನಗೊಂದು ಹೆಚ್ಚೆ ಇಂದಿರದಾದೆ ನಿನ್ನ ಬೇಡದೆ ಹೋದೆ ಕೈ ಹಿಡಿದು ನಡೆಸೆನ್ನನು ಕರುಣಾಳು ಬಾ ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ಮುಸುಕಿದೆ ಮಬ್ಬಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಕೈ ಹಿಡಿದು ನಡೆಸೆನ್ನನು.
Thank you, respected dignitaries. May the sacred flame remind us of the transformative power of knowledge and guide our graduates as they embark on a new journey. As St. Philomena's College, we cherish unity in diversity and respect for all faith traditions. To seek wisdom and inspiration from our shared spiritual heritage, we now invite students to present readings from the sacred scriptures.
A reading from the book of Proverbs. For the Lord gives wisdom, from his mouth come knowledge and understanding. He holds success in store for the upright. He is a shield to those whose walk is blameless. Reflection. Wisdom and understanding comes from God and guides us in the right path. True wisdom helps us make just and responsible decisions. It strengthens our character and encourages integrity. Wisdom protects us from harmful choices and leads us toward goodness. May we seek wisdom that benefits both ourselves and others. ಭಗವದ್ಗೀತೆಯಿಂದ ವಾಚನ. ಈ ಲೋಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಜ್ಞಾನಕ್ಕೆ ಸಮಾನವಾದ ಪವಿತ್ರವಾದದ್ದು ಮತ್ತೊಂದಿಲ್ಲ. ಯೋಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಪರಿಪೂರ್ಣತೆಯನ್ನ ಹೊಂದಿದವನು ಕಾಲಕ್ರಮೇಣ ತನ್ನ ಆತ್ಮದಲ್ಲಿಯೇ ಆ ಜ್ಞಾನವನ್ನು ಪಡೆಯುತ್ತಾನೆ. ಶ್ರದ್ಧೆಯುಳ್ಳವನು, ಜ್ಞಾನದಲ್ಲಿ ತತ್ಪರನಾದವನು ಹಾಗೂ ಇಂದ್ರಿಯಗಳನ್ನು ವಶಪಡಿಸಿಕೊಂಡವನು ಜ್ಞಾನವನ್ನು ಪಡೆಯುತ್ತಾನೆ. ಜ್ಞಾನವನ್ನು ಪಡೆದ ನಂತರ ಅವನು ಶೀಘ್ರದಲ್ಲೇ ಪರಮಶಾಂತಿಯನ್ನು ಹೊಂದುತ್ತಾನೆ. Reflection. Knowledge is the greatest purifier that leads us to inner growth. True wisdom develops through faith, discipline, and continuous learning. It helps us understand ourselves and the world more clearly. Wisdom brings peace, purpose, and balanced judgment. May our knowledge inspire us to serve others with compassion and responsibility.
A reading from Holy Quran. He grants wisdom to whom he wills, and whoever has been granted wisdom has certainly been given much good, but none will remember except those of understanding.
Reflection. Wisdom is a precious gift that brings great benefit to life. Knowledge becomes meaningful when it is used with understanding. Wisdom helps us make ethical and thoughtful decisions. It teaches humility and respect for others. May we use our learning to promote peace, justice, and the common good.
Thank you, dear students, for this enriching reflections and prayer service. May the timeless message of faith, compassion, and wisdom continue to inspire us all. With hearts enlightened and spirits uplifted, we now proceed with the PG graduation ceremony 2026 of St. Philomena's College, Autonomous, Mysore. Kindly be seated. To formally commence this auspicious ceremony, I now invite Dr. Rina Francis, Controller of Examinations, to take over the proceedings and request the President, Rev. Monsignor, of today's graduation ceremony to officially declare the PG graduation ceremony 2026 open.
Reverend Monsignor M. Antanappa, the Vicar General of Diocese of Mysore and the Vice President of MDES, may I request you to declare open this graduation ceremony.
By the virtue of the authority vested as the Vicar General of the Diocese of Mysore and the Vice President of Mysore Diocesan Educational Society, I declare open this graduation ceremony.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Reverend Monsignor. With the graduation ceremony now officially declared open, we proceed to celebrate the accomplishments and aspirations of our graduating students. Welcome, distinguished guests, faculty, proud families, and above all, our postgraduate students. Today, we gather in the majestic indoor auditorium of St. Philomena's College to celebrate the culmination of our postgraduate journey, marked by the perseverance, growth, and achievement. We gather to celebrate a community of 250 postgraduate students who will successfully complete their advanced studies. This milestone is a testament to your perseverance, passion, and hard work over the years. A warm welcome sets the tone for every memorable gathering. It is now my privilege to invite a visionary leader who has been instrumental in fostering academic excellence and holistic development in our institution. May I respectfully invite Dr. Ravi J.D. Saldana, Principal, St. Philomena's College, Mysore, to deliver the welcome address. Welcome you, sir.
Education is the passport to the future. For tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today, says Malcolm X. A very good morning to one and all. It is with profound joy and privilege that we assemble here today to commemorate a significant milestone in the intellectual and institutional journey of our graduating students. Your gracious presence adds dignity and solemnity to this august occasion. This year's graduation ceremony assumes a historic resonance as it is celebrated during the Oak Jubilee year of our institution. For 80 illustrious years, St. Philomena's College has stood as a citadel of higher learning, committed to intellectual enlightenment, character formation, and holistic education. On this occasion, we gratefully acknowledge the enduring legacy of our founders, the pedagogic dedication of our faculty, the visionary stewardship of our management, and the scholarly accomplishments of our alumni and students. On this occasion, we are deeply honored by the gracious presence of Reverend Monsignor M. Antappa, the Vicar General of the Diocese of Mysore and the Vice President of Mysore Diocesan Educational Society. Reverend Monsignor will be presiding over this solemn ceremony. Monsignor, this is Monsignor's second official visit to our campus since he assumed charge as the Vicar General a couple of weeks ago. Monsignor, we are grateful to you for having spared your time, and your pastoral guidance, leadership remains a forceful inspiration to the entire college fraternity. We sincerely thank you, Father, for your esteemed presence. We welcome you on behalf of St. Philomena's Educational Institution to this graduation ceremony. We are privileged to welcome our chief guest, Professor Ramesh B., an eminent academician and distinguished Honorable Vice Chancellor of Dr. Manmohan Singh University, Bengaluru, whose scholarly contributions and administrative leadership have significantly enriched the higher education landscape. Sir, your presence today elevates the intellectual stature of this ceremony. We are honored to have you with us today. An affectionate welcome to you, sir. We extend a respectful welcome to our administrative head, Reverend Dr. Ludhu Prasad Joseph, the rector, who is a visionary whose strategic foresight and commitment to academic excellence continue to strengthen the institutional ethos. Father, your guidance remains pivotal in shaping the moral and intellectual fabric of our institution. A cordial welcome to you, Reverend Father. We acknowledge the graceful presence of our campus administrator, Reverend Father Gnana Prakasam, who was our campus administrator, now he's been transferred to Mother Teresa Church. He has gracefully accepted our invitation, and he is very much here with us. Reverend Father, welcome you. We are pleased to welcome all the administrative and academic leadership team. We have on this stage Mr. Ronald Prakash Kutina, the Vice Principal Administration, Dr. Reena Francis, the Controller of Examinations, Ms. Lydia Anjali, Coordinator, UUCMS, Mr. Anand C., Dean of Academic Affairs, Dr. Noor Mubashir CA, Coordinator, Postgraduate Studies and Research. And off the stage we have Professor Thomas Gunashilan, the coordinator IQAC. Also, we have the newly appointed director for all the AICTE approved programs of this institution, Professor Suresh Narayan Rao. We welcome you, dear sirs and ma'ams. I also extend a heartfelt gratitude and welcome to our esteemed faculty members whose continuous dedication, intellectual labor, and pedagogical commitment continue to shape the academic and moral development of our students. We profoundly acknowledge the parents and guardians of our graduates whose sacrifices, encouragement, and moral support have been instrumental in nurturing their academic journey. Today's achievement is equally a testament to your enduring faith and commitment. And finally, my dear graduating students, today marks the culmination of your scholarly journey within these halls of learning. You stand at the threshold of new intellectual and professional horizons, equipped with knowledge, shaped by experience, and guided by aspiration. Once again, I extend a sincere and heartfelt welcome to all assembled here. Let us collectively celebrate this momentous occasion, which marks both an academic culmination and the beginning of a new intellectual trajectory in the lives of our graduates. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words of welcome and encouragement. Your message has set a meaningful tone for this special celebration of achievement and new beginnings. Welcome to you, sir. Graduation is not merely the culmination of years of study. It is a celebration of friendships cherished, lessons learned, challenges overcome, and dreams nurtured. As the author C.S. Lewis beautifully said, you can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the ending. And as we reflect on the journey that brought us here, we are reminded that the true value of college life lies not only in the degrees we earn, but in the memories we create and the lives we touch. Today, those memories become stories. I now invite our postgraduates to come forward and share their reflections, experience, and treasured moments from their time at St. Philomena's College.
Good morning to one and all present here. Respected dignitaries, faculty members, parents, and my fellow graduates. I am Sabah Mujassim from the Department of Biochemistry, and I feel extremely honored to be given a chance here to speak on the behalf of the graduating class of 2026. Having completed both my undergrad and postgrad studies in this college, I can say that I have spent some of the most important years of my life here. And looking back, I realize how much this place has shaped me, not just as a student, but as a person. Interestingly, biochemistry was not my first choice when I began my studies in the undergraduate. But however, in these years, I've truly come to love it. And I truly thank my teachers for the encouragement and the support. I'd like to sincerely thank the management, faculty members, and our parents for the constant guidance, sacrifice, support, and belief in us. This is why we are here today. Thank you, and congratulations for the class of 2026. Thanks again.
Good morning, everyone. Today, as I, Nagashri from MCOM department, stand here graduating from St. Philomena's College, Mysore. After completing my PUC, BCom, and MCOM, my heart is filled with gratitude and emotions. This institution has not just been my college, it has been my second home for almost 7 years. The memories we created through cultural events, seminar, celebrations, competitions, and friendship. In this corridor, we always remain close to my heart. Every group project, every assignment filled me with joy, becoming a part of a beautiful journey I will cherish forever. Most importantly, I would like to thank our teachers. Their guidance, patience, encouragement, and constant belief in us nurtured us into better individuals. They did not just teach subject, they inspired us to become responsible and confident individuals. As I leave this campus today, I carry not only a degree, but also years of memories, lessons, blessings, and friendships. No matter where life takes me, I will always proudly remain Philomenite, and St. Philomena's College will hold a special place in my heart. A final goodbye from MCOM Batch 2024-26. Thank you.
A very good morning to everyone present here. I, Shafia Firdos from the Department of Food Science and Nutrition. A dimit privilege and an honor to stand before you on this momentous occasion. Our journey through the Department of Food Science and Nutrition has been profoundly transformative. We entered these halls as students armed with ambitions and uncertainties. We live as individuals equipped with knowledge, purpose, and responsibility. This institution did not just educate us, it has refined us. As it's an inaugural graduation batch, we take pride in laying the foundation for the legacy of excellence that future generations will continue to build upon. I extend my deepest gratitude to our mentors, whose influence upon our life transcends the boundaries and pushing us beyond the confines of our perceived limitations and for molding us into the individuals we are today. I congratulate all the graduates. Thank you. May our future be worthy of the dreams that brought us here today.
Good morning, everyone. I am Mohammad Azhar from the MA English department, and it's a privilege to stand before you today on this memorable occasion. Robert Frost once said, "In 3 words, I can sum up everything I've learned about life. That is, it goes on." Looking back, I believe those words perfectly describe our journey. We enter this college with dreams, aspirations, and little uncertainty about what lay ahead. Today, we stand here as graduates, carrying not only dream, but also memories, friendships, experiences, and lessons that will stay with us for a lifetime. As students of literature, we learn that every meaningful journey comes with challenges, yet every challenge helped us grow. Every setback taught us resilience, and every success reminded us of our potential. A lesson in perseverance can be seen in the journey of our very own RCB. Their success reminds us that patience, belief, and consistency will eventually lead to achievement. As we step into a new chapter of our life, let us carry forward the knowledge we gained, the friendships we built, and the confidence we discovered within ourselves. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to our professors, the management, and every member of this institution for their guidance and support throughout the journey. Most importantly, I would like to thank our parents whose sacrifices, encouragement, and unwavering belief in us made this achievement possible. I would like to conclude with the words of Henry David Thoreau. Go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Live the life you have always imagined. Congratulations to all my fellow graduates. May your future be bright, your dreams limitless, and your journey meaningful. And remember, the chapters we studied may be over, but the stories we are about to write have only just begun. Thank you.
A very good morning to one and all. I'm Melzo Chaco from the Department of Social Work, and it's my honor to speak on behalf of the graduating class of 2026. Today, we celebrate not just the completion of a degree, but a journey of learning, growth, and transformation. St. Philomena's College has provided us with invaluable opportunities through seminars, conferences, workshops, fieldwork, and our memorable tribal camp, all of which shaped us personally and professionally. As social work students, we learned the values of empathy, service, social justice, and human dignity. We are deeply grateful to our faculty for their guidance and to our families for their unwavering support. Though we leave this campus today, the memories of friendships and lessons we gained here will remain with us forever. Thank you and congratulations to the graduating class of 2026. Thank you.
Good morning. Myself, Sufyanikat from MSc Chemistry from Department of Chemistry, St. Philomena's College. Today, I feel very emotional and grateful to stand here and speak about the journey in St. Philomena's College. I have been a student of this college since past 6 years. It has become a second home for me from standard 11 till MSc graduate. Our chemistry department is one of the strength of St. Philomena's College. We are blessed with highly qualified, experienced, supportive faculty members who always motivate children towards academic excellence and research. I would sincerely thank my department and teachers for the constant support, guidance, and encouragement. Thank you, college, department, teachers, and friends for making this journey so special and meaningful. I feel always proudful to be a student of St. Philomena's College. Thank you, everyone.
Good morning, everyone. I am Devika from Department of Criminology and Forensic Science. It's my privilege to speak on behalf of my graduating class of 2026. Standing here today fills me with deep sense of gratitude and pride. I would like to share a heartfelt appreciation for the incredible journey we have experienced in this institution. Our department has provided us with an excellent learning environment where theory met practice. We learned that forensic science is not just about evidence and investigation, and criminology is not just about understanding the crime. It's about seeking truth, serving justice, and making meaningful contribution to the society. To our parents and families, thank you for being our strongest support system. To my fellow mates, the friendships, teamwork, and the memories that we have created has been very memorable. As we move forward into new opportunities and challenges, let us carry us the values that we have taken from here and the integrity that this institution has instilled in us. Today, we graduate not only with a degree, but with the responsibility to use our education wisely. We will always cherish our time here and remain proud ambassadors of our department and the college. Thank you and congratulations to the class of 2026.
Good morning, everyone present here. Myself, Simran from PG Department of Economics. Today feels really emotional for me because this college has been a part of my life from the past 6 years. From my second PU to post graduation, I literally grew up here, and the campus has given me some of the best memories, lessons, and people in my life. I'm especially thankful to our economics department for always supporting and encouraging us. These years were full of mixed emotions. I'll always be grateful to the college and the economics department for shaping me into who I am today. Last but not the least, I extend my heartful wishes to all my batchmates for bright, successful, and fulfilling future ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, dear students, for those heartfelt memories. Your stories remind us that the spirit of St. Philomena's will continue to live on through each of you, wherever your journeys may lead. Thank you. As we continue this joyous celebration of academic achievement, we now come to a special moment in today's graduation ceremony, the introduction of our esteemed chief guest. As Nelson Mandela wisely said, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Our chief guest is a distinguished academician, visionary leader, and an ardent advocate of quality higher education. Through his dedication of teaching, research, and academic administration, he has inspired countless students and contributed significantly to the advancement of higher education. I now invite Mr. Thomas Gunaseelan, IQSC Coordinator, to kindly introduce our esteemed chief guest, Professor Ramesh B., Dr. Manmohan Singh, Bengaluru City University. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Thomas Gunaseelan.
Here's a short profile of the chief guest. It's a matter of great honor and privilege for St. Philomena's College, Mysore, to welcome as chief guest for today's PG graduation ceremony a distinguished scholar, a visionary academic administrator, and a committed champion of social justice, Professor Ramesh B., Vice Chancellor of Dr. Manmohan Singh, Bengaluru City University, Bengaluru. Professor Ramesh B. is a distinguished academician and an administrator who holds an impressive academic background from Bangalore University, including a PhD in social work in the year 2001, a master's in social work in the year 1995, and a Bachelor of Arts degree in the year 1993. Over a career spanning more than 2.5 decades, he has established himself as an eminent figure in social work, education, research, and institutional governance. Ramesh B. has held several prestigious administrative positions across universities in Karnataka. His career timeline reflects a steady ascent in academic leadership. He served as the director of IQAC at Tumkur University twice between 2017 and 2018, and again 2022 and 2025. As the Registrar Administration at the Karnataka State Open University, Mysuru, between 2018 and 2020, and as Registrar Evaluation at Bengaluru City University between 2020 and 2022, before assuming charge as the Vice Chancellor of Dr. Manmohan Singh, Bengaluru City University in September 2025. Professor holds prominent positions including the President of the Indian Society of Professional Social Work since 2023, and Chairman of both UG and PG Boards of Studies at Kuampu University. His extensive institutional governance experience includes serving as the Chairman of doctoral committees and boards of studies across multiple universities. As a governor's nominee for honorary doctorate selection at Karnataka University, he has significantly influenced academic policy. He too has served as member of the Academic Council at Tumkur University, KSOU, Bengaluru City University, and as the member of syndicate at KSOU and Bengaluru City University. He has also served as governing council member of several affiliated colleges. As a PhD examiner, his research extends well beyond Karnataka. He has evaluated doctoral theses at institutions including Delhi University, Andhra University, Mangalore University, and NIMANS Bengaluru, and others. Professor has guided 12 PhD scholars to successful completion, with research focusing on diverse social issues, including globalization, Dalit studies, social work education, and constitutional matters. Additionally, he has mentored 8 MPhil scholars in areas spanning rural development, labor welfare, and elderly care. Currently, he supervises 5 doctoral candidates. His funded research projects reflect a deep commitment to social equity, spanning studies on farmer suicides in Karnataka, funded by UGC, malnutrition among Dalit children, funded by ICSSR, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar's intellectual legacy from UGC, and the activities of the Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Study Center, funded by the government of Karnataka with a grant of 50 lakhs. His publication record spans several areas of social work and social justice, with primary focus on Dalit rights and empowerment, social work education, sustainable development, poverty alleviation, women's rights, rural development, livelihoods, and health. Professor is also a recipient of 3 distinguished national and state level recognitions. He received the District Kannada Rajyotsava Award in the year 2017 from the Tumkur District Administration, Government of Karnataka, the Adarsh Vidya Saraswati Rashtriya Puraskar in the year 2018 from the Global Management Council, Ahmedabad, and the Teaching and Research Excellence Award in the year 2019 from GRAPS, Education Charitable Trust, Chennai. Today, as our postgraduate students receive the fruits of their years of dedication, we are truly fortunate to have in our midst a leader who embodies the finest traditions of academic excellence, inclusive scholarship, and transformating governance. Professor Ramesh's journey from a committed teacher and researcher to a vice chancellor shaping the future of higher education in Karnataka is itself an inspiring image and a message to every graduate assembled over here. Sir, we extend our heartfelt welcome to you and invite you to grace this occasion with your presence, wisdom, and guidance. Welcome, sir. This is Thomas Gunasheelan from the Department of Physics and IKC Coordinator. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for that insightful introduction. Postgraduates, it's now a privilege to listen to a distinguished educationist whose leadership and vision continue to shape the future of higher education. Dear students, please join me in extending a warm and artful welcome to our esteemed chief guest.
Very good morning, one and all present here. The most respected Reverend M. Anantappaji, Vicar General, Diocese of Mysore and Vice President of MDES, Reverend Father Luthu Prasad Joseph, Professor Noor Mubashir, dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, respected faculty members, proud parents and dear bright students. At the outset, on behalf of St. Menno's Educational Institutions, I congratulate all the post-graduating students for the year 2026. On behalf of all the students community, my sincere appreciation to the management and faculty members of St. Philomena's College since last 80 years. The institution have been dedicated to impart quality education. They are not only focusing on imparting quality education, but also they are very committed to also impart the integrity, ethical standards, and value base for all the students. This is not only transforming thousands of lives of the students, but also significantly contributing for the overall nation building process. Many congratulations to the management, faculty members, and non-teaching and entire family of St. Philomena's institutions. Dear students, in the country at present, the total enrollment in the higher education institutions is roughly around 4.46 crore. 4 crore 46 lakh. The total population is more than 150 crore. So among 150 crore, only 4.46 lakh students are enrolled in higher education. That means you are rare among rare individuals. You are constituting most responsible citizens in the country. Particularly among this 4.46 crore, in the total enrollment, it roughly around 28 to 30% of the total GR. Among them, only 10% of them are getting their post-graduation. That means the post-graduating students, they have their own great responsibility to contribute to this great nation. You are post-graduating from this esteemed institution from this academic year. don't think that you are stopping your education and learning. You are actually beginning of your learning from this years onwards. The gown which you are wearing today, yes, of course, it is your dedicated life as well as your parents' contribution, your perseverance, and your dedication. You are getting this post graduation. Today, what you are wearing the convocation gown, it's not symbolizing the graduation, but it's symbolizing your continued responsibility to build this nation. So, after post graduating, yes, the very important destiny is you will have to occupy a good position in your profession, and you have to settle in your family life also. Along with, you have two more important responsibilities since you are post graduating from this year. That is, you will have to significantly contribute for the nation building and societal construction. These are the two important responsibilities you should not forget. Always these two responsibilities should be priority in throughout your professional journey. Because the post-graduation individuals will be having advanced knowledge in your discipline. Not only advanced knowledge in your discipline, but also you are capable enough to understand the broader aspects of the country and the world, which others cannot understand and digest. And you will be having the capacity of critical thinking, and you are capable to discharge the leadership roles. Because of three unique qualities among the postgraduate students, you have many responsibilities to discharge. My sincere request before you is lifelong learning should be your pledge. You have to pledge from today onwards that you will continue the entire life, you will be continue the learning, because we are living in a world defined by artificial intelligence, digital platforms, big data, data analytics, and etc. Technology has been drastically changing. Every 3 years, technology has been giving new technical challenges. If you stop learning, you can't have the ownership of the new technology. The continuous learning will update you. It will not leave you to outdate, so that you can excel in your professional responsibilities. When you continue the learning, every year you will be grabbing new knowledge. When you grow along with knowledge, you should not forget the humanity. When you are acquiring new skills, you should excel with creativity. And when you become a leader, the integrity should go along with leadership. Always you should aspire for the leadership. Leadership, not an autocratic kind of a leadership or autocratic style of leadership, but also democratic style of leadership. When you become democratic leader, then you will really understand the true nature of the Indian social fabric. Indian social fabric nurtured with plurality. But the actual word is not understanding the real rigor of the plurality. Since you are post-graduating, you try to understand the nature of the Indian social fabric, try to protect the democratic values in the society. You should become the agents of propagating democratic ideals. Lot many forces are influencing all of us today to actively involve in communal violences and to create lot many violences. You should understand the agents who are contributing for this kind of social disturbances. Since you are graduating and post-graduating from this institution, which should show our integrity to maintain the brotherhood in the social life across the religions, across the gender, across the languages, across the regional boundaries. We have to maintain the brotherhood, peace and prosperity. That's what the world is expecting from you. And you, particularly most of the parents are here today present. What's happening in the real world that the young generation are forgetting the contributions of the parents. We have been witnessing for many incidences. My sincere request before you is, when you grow, when you develop, when you get the high success, you should also equally develop a kind of a great commitment, emotional bondage with your parents because of their dedication, because of their sacrifice. Today you are receiving the graduation and post-graduation status. Don't forget your parents, respect them, care them, and dedicate some of your time for their welfare and for their emotional comfort. Along with parent, you should also show your concerns and responsibility towards siblings, your relatives, etc. And second one is the teachers from this institution. Most of the students were sharing that they have spent more than 6, 7, 8 years from this institution. Starting from PU, you are completing your journey as postgraduates. The teachers from this institution nurtured, they have supported, they have mentored, they have given everything to strengthen your knowledge skill base. You have entered this institution as a lay individual. The institutions, with the commitment of the teachers, they have transformed you as a professionals. This institution is witnessing for this great transformation, hoping that you will transform the society, you will transform the lives of the people, you will transform this great nation from the present socio-economic conditions to the desired socio-economic conditions. So don't forget your teachers. Do visit at least once in a year to these institutions, wherever you work, whatever may be the capacity in your professional positions. Come to the institutions, talk to your teachers, discuss with the present batch of the students, help them their internship, campus interview, etc., etc. Share your valuable experiences and pay back to these institutions. That should be the integrity, that should be the real value which you have taken from this institution. And next is your peers, your peer group associates might have given many things to you. They have given you the friendship, they have given you the emotional comfort. Their role in nurturing your professional knowledge is significant. So try to continue the network with your colleagues, your seniors, your juniors, and the faculty and non-teaching faculty of these institutions, so that network will yield in the form of net worth in your future professional endeavors. It will strengthen your hand. It will help you to think better. It will strengthen your professional capability. So continue with the great network with this institution and continue to network with your own professional colleagues across the disciplines so that it will be helping you as great asset. And finally, you should not forget these great institutions. So St. Philomena's, I hope throughout your life, you will retain as Philomenite. That's what you are paying back to the institution. That's the real meaning of integrity, value, and ethical responsibility. Finally, my sincere appeal to this great postgraduates from this institution that instead of spending your valuable time for spending your own self development, yes, of course, that is also very important. Along with self development, grow along with the other colleagues and professionals, significantly contribute for the societal construction, significantly contribute to build this great nation. Understand that the post-graduation degree which you will be having after completion of this academic year will be great weapon in your hands to transform the thousands of lives of the people of this country. So the rest of the world is expecting many things from you since you are post-graduating from these institutions. So very all the best for your future academic and personal and professional endeavors. Once again, I thank the management and my colleague, professional colleague, Professor Noor Mubashir, for inviting this institution to some valuable time with this auspicious occasion. All the best for the institution also for the future academic endeavors. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring address. Your emphasis on quality education, ethical values, democratic leadership, and the importance of acquiring advanced knowledge to contribute meaningfully to society and the nation has truly motivated us. We sincerely thank you for your valuable insights and guidance. Thank you, sir. As we celebrate academic accomplishment, we now come to one of the most meaningful moments of this graduation ceremony, the oath of commitment. A degree is not merely a recognition of knowledge gained, but also a pledge to uphold integrity, responsibility, and service to society. As Mahatma Gandhi wisely said, the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. The oath you're about to take is a commitment to use your education with wisdom, compassion, and professionalism. I now request all graduates to kindly rise and extend your right hand forward as a symbol of your dedication and sincerity. Kindly repeat while the oath is administered. May I respectfully invite Reverend Dr. Lourdes Prasad Joseph, Rector, to come forward and administer the oath of commitment. Kindly stand. Kindly extend your right hand forward.
I, as a postgraduate of St. Philomena's College, solemnly pledge that I will uphold the values of truth, integrity, and excellence in all my endeavors. I shall use the knowledge and skills gained through my education responsibly and ethically for the welfare of the society. I will respect the dignity and rights of every individual and strive to promote justice, compassion, and service to humanity. I pledge to perform my professional duties with honesty, commitment, and accountability. I shall uphold the good name and reputation of my alma mater and remain a responsible citizen of my country. With humility, dedication, and a spirit of lifelong learning, I commit myself to contributing positively to my profession, my community, and the world. This I solemnly affirm.
Thank you, Reverend Father, for solemnly administering the oath of commitment. Dear graduates, as you take this pledge, may you carry forward the values of excellence, integrity, and service that St. Philomena's College has instilled in you. Education finds its purpose when knowledge is shared, values are passed on, and the wisdom continues to illuminate future generations. As the saying goes, faith is like lighting a torch that passes from one person to the next. You cannot light the torch to another if yours is not burning. Today, we celebrate this beautiful tradition of passing on knowledge and inspiration. I now invite Dr. Asha, Assistant Professor, Department of Chemistry, and Dr. Viveka Mary, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, to kindly come forward and guide our students in the Lamp of Wisdom ceremony. In this symbolic act, the lamp of wisdom will be passed from our graduating seniors to their juniors, representing the continuity of learning, mentorship, leadership, and the enduring spirit of St. Philomena's College. May this flame remind us that knowledge grows brighter when it is shared. Thank you, Dr. Asha, Dr. Viveka Mary, for leading this meaningful ceremony. And thank you to our seniors and juniors for this beautiful gesture, which symbolizes the passing of knowledge, values, and inspiration from one generation to the next. May the lamp of wisdom continue to shine brightly in the hearts and minds of all who walk through the halls of St. Philomena's College. As we now move to the most significant moment of today's graduation ceremony, the conferment of degrees and presentation of graduates, I invite Dr. Rina Francis, Controller of Examinations, to kindly take over the proceedings.
To honor the rank holders and the topper of 12 PG programs of 2025 passed out, may I respectfully request Reverend Monsignor M. Antanappa, Vicar General Diocese of Mysore, and Professor Ramesh B., Honorable Vice Chancellor and the chief guest of this program. Father and Sir, kindly do the honors. Kirtan C. secured first rank in MSc Biochemistry. Abraham D. secured first rank in MSc Criminology and Forensic Science. Abraham D. Secured first rank in MSc Chemistry. Tenzin Dolma secured first rank in Master of Commerce. Dolma's father is receiving on behalf of her. Pavitra K. secured first rank in MSc Computer Science. Secured first rank in MA Economics. Vinicia Francina Jerome B. secured first rank in MA English. Lakwa Dolma secured first rank in MA Journalism and Mass Communication. On behalf of Lakwa Dolma, her brother is receiving the honors. Harshita M. secured first rank in MSc Mathematics, and she is the proud recipient of Sri Tapuchetti Prize for being PG topper. Sharon Abel secured the first rank in MSc Physics. Father and Sir, thank you so much. Congratulations to the rank holders. May I request Ms. Harshita to stay back? May I request Reverend Monsignor to give away the gold medal to Ms. Harshita for being the topper of PG program. This is Tambuchetti cash prize. Thank you, Father.
Congratulations, dear students. Thank you, ma'am, for conducting the conferment proceedings. As we approach the concluding moments of this graduation ceremony, we now look forward to the presidential remarks. To read the profile of our esteemed President, Reverend Monsignor M. Antappa, Vicar General, Diocese of Mysore, and Vice President, MDES, I respectfully invite Dr. Deepa to kindly come forward and take over the proceedings.
It is with profound joy, reverence, and immense pride that St. Philomena's College welcomes an illustrious son of its own soil to preside over this solemn graduation ceremony. Today, we are deeply honored to have in our midst a shepherd after the heart of Christ, Reverend Monsignor M. Antappa, who was recently appointed as the Vicar General of the Diocese of Mysore on 26 March 2026. As a dedicated servant of God, an astute administrator, and a compassionate community builder, Monsignor Antappa's return to his alma mater as the president of this ceremony serves as a powerful inspiration to our graduating class. Born on November 5th, 1959, a devout parents, Sri P.R. Mariappa and Srimati Jeevanamma, Monsignor Antappa hails from the historic Palhalli village in Srirangpatna Taluk. He grew up nurturing his spiritual calling within a vibrant and close-knit Catholic family as the fourth of the 6 siblings, having 2 sisters and 4 brothers. Monsignor Antappa's educational foundations were built in esteemed local institutions, making his presence today a truly sentimental homecoming. He initiated his schooling at Nirmala Convent and St. Anne's Convent, Mysore. He completed his high school and pre-university college education right here at St. Philomena's, absorbing the values of faith, integrity, and academic excellence that define our institution. He later pursued his Bachelor of Education at St. Joseph's B.Ed College, Mysore, sharpening the pedagogical and leadership skills that would greatly mark his future educational ministers. Answering the divine call to priesthood, he underwent rigorous spiritual and pastoral preparation. He completed his regency at Bishop's House under the guidance of fatherly care of the late Bishop Matthias Fernandez. He was ordained the diaconate in Mysore on May 28, 1987. He was ordained to sacred priesthood for the Diocese of Mysore by the late Bishop Francis Mekelapa, embarking on a lifelong journey of selfless service to the Church. For nearly 4 decades, Monsignor Antappa has faithfully shepherded numerous parishes and institutions with absolute dedication, humility, and a vision for growth. Father began his priestly ministry service with zeal as the assistant parish priest for 1 year at St. Joseph Church, Mandya. He extended his pastoral assistance to the faithful in Kodagu at St. Anne's Church, Virajpet. He contributed to the formation of young minds and future generations as the headmaster of the school at St. Anthony's School, Ponnampet. He served as a priest in charge where he untiringly built both the Infant Jesus Church and the priest quarters. He spearheaded the local Catholic community as parish priest and successfully built the St. Matthias Church, Malavalli. As parish priest of the historic shrine at St. Anthony's Church, Dornalli, his compassionate heart for the marginalized led him to bring a convent for disabled children to the locality. His pastoral zeal took him across the shores to serve the faithful in New Jersey, USA. He returned to the royal city of Mysore to shepherd the parish community with grace at the Sacred Heart Church, Yadavgiri, Mysore. In his most recent pastoral assignment at Infant Jesus Church, Nanjangud, before being called to higher administrative office as the Vicar General of Diocese of Mysore, he served as parish priest, completing the Samudaya Bhavana community hall and executing a thorough renovation of the priest quarters. Reverend Monsignor Antappa is especially known throughout the diocese for his profound love for the poor, his innate spirit of community building, and his tireless efforts in strengthening the physical and spiritual infrastructure of the church. His structural contributions, churches, schools, and community spaces stand as permanent physical sign of his deeper commitment to the unity, spiritual growth, and temporal welfare of the God's people. Dear Monsignor, your life of quiet service, profound simplicity, and unwavering dedication is a radiant beacon of hope and inspiration to all of us, most especially to the young graduates gathered here today as they step into the world. On behalf of the management, faculty, staff, and graduating class of St. Philomena's College, we extend our most heartfelt and warm welcome to you. We are truly blessed and honored to have you preside over this momentous milestone. Ad multos et prosperous annos, dear Monsignor.
May I now respectfully invite Reverend Monsignor, President of today's graduation ceremony, to deliver the presidential remarks.
ವೇದಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಉಪಸ್ಥಿತರಿರುವ ಎಲ್ಲ ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಗಳಿಗೆ ನನ್ನ ಸಾಷ್ಟಾಂಗ ಪ್ರಣಾಮಗಳು. Indeed, I have to acknowledge the collective intelligentsia of the faculty members of this institution. I say it with pride. The dear parents, what a joy for you to see the glory and the success of the hard work of your children. Members of the non-teaching staff, and maybe perhaps the congregation, the day that you are the center of attraction, maybe we can address you last time as students. Afterwards, I don't think that you will get the honor of being a student. Well, my dear brothers and sisters, parting is painful, but it is a necessity. I know when you leave your home, your parents will whisper a small message. ಮಗ ಮಗಳೇ ಹೋಗು ಸಂತೋಷವಾಗಿರು ನಿನಗೆ ಜಯ ಸಿಕ್ಲಿ come back to the home safe. For a short duration, they will give you a message. You just imagine you were an integral part of this institution. For the last 5 years, on an average, you have spent your maximum time in this institution, digging the books, acquiring the knowledge, playing with your friends, listening to your professors, gaining their experience, gaining their knowledge. And today, how do I make you to understand the situation of this day? For me, immediately into my mind, the thought of caterpillar comes. What happens to the caterpillar? After a certain time, it becomes a beautiful butterfly. And today, you are the butterflies. You look so grand. Your mind is filled with lot of steam, energy, which is required for the future. And therefore, in case I am standing here and addressing you, there is a difference between you and me. I am on an elevated place and we cannot be at par. Therefore, I feel that I come down to your level and try to speak only few words, provided you permit me to talk. If you say, Father Sako Nilisi, I will be happy to go and sit back. My dear friends, you are no more students. You are no more brothers and sisters. I say you are my friends. I come to your level. I come to share your joy. I come to share your glory. It's quite natural that anyone, before departing, they will give a message. I'm sure the post-graduation students might have read the poem Marth Datur, The Death of King Arthur by Alfred Tennyson. And the king, before exiting, before departing, he gives a very touching message to his favorite general, Sir Bedivere. I'm sure at least few of you have seen the movie Excalibur. How many of you have seen it? It's really surprising. Please Google it and then get the message for yourself. Among the many things, it says, more things are wrought by prayer than man ever dreams of. Now, when I use the word prayer, prayer is not the words that we make. Prayer should be very personal. It should be only you and the Creator. Only in prayer you have the alliance with your Creator. Only when you have the roots, you can get the fruits. Can we get fruits from a tree which has no roots? You cannot. Therefore, prayer becomes an integral part of your life. All that you have to do is just be grateful. Say, oh Lord, thank you for giving me this day. Thank Him for getting your good parents, your good physique, your good knowledge, and your good heart. Not a heart, physical heart, but a spiritual heart. A heart which thinks about the good of others. You are no more required of admonitions, advices, but definitely at least one sentence which you can carry all throughout your life. Because all of you have cleared your exams, and that is why you have come here to receive your degrees. When you wrote your exams, I'm sure the question paper was common to everyone. So when the question paper is common to everyone, it is easy to answer. But now you are going to start to write the examination of your life. The examination of your life. And in the examination of life, there is no common question paper. Remember? Each one's life is different from the others. Therefore, what you have to do? I just remember the words of DVG. Varvane nilvano mankutimma. You have to stand all alone in your life. You have to stand all alone in your life. And that has been substituted by the philosopher Khalil Gibran. He says a very painful sentence. He says, Your children are not your children. If I have to say to those who are on the dais how painful it is for you. Your children are not your children. But he says, your children come through you, but not from you. Your children come through you, but not from you. Your parents are staying in this world. And where are you? You are in a different world. The dreams of your parents are not much relevant to you. You have your own dreams, and that is why the necessity to live in another world. Maybe you can call it as the world of ideas. Maybe you are entering into the imaginary world. Imaginary world. ಏನು ಬೇಕಾದರೂ ಆಲೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. And I do not know how many of you were listening to the address of an eminent scholar, the Vice Chancellor of the oldest university in Karnataka, Sri Ramesh. He was only making the center point democratic principles. Now, you are entering into the world where there is inequality. What kind of inequality? Deep inequality. You have not experienced. I am old, I cannot, but you, invariably, without exception, you have to enter into a wrong world. The world of artificial intelligence, the world of anthropomorphic images. This is going to be the biggest evil. Say, like, once upon a time, English literature, you would write the books. No, you need not be a student of English literature. Few thoughts you give to the chat GPT, it will immediately give you a book. So, your concept should be to build a different world, a world on moral principles. How do you arrive at? ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನಗಾಡದ ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಗಾಡೇನು ನೋಡೋಣ, ನಾನು ಸೇರಿಕೊಳ್ತೇನೆ. What you conceive and believe is that you achieve. What you conceive and believe is that you achieve. ನಾವು ಏನನ್ನ ಆಲೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಆಲೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡೋದನ್ನ ನಂಬ್ತೀವಿ, ಆ ನಂಬಿರೋದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಸಾಧನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. So each one has got the potentiality to remove the tears from the eyes of our brothers and sisters who are living in our community. Therefore, think seriously. Live for the joy of others. Live for the joy of others. So the first point is what you conceive and believe is that you achieve. This is the message. The second point, see, normally the priests, we have the philosophical backgrounds. and therefore we also have a tendency to speak more. Pardon me in case I am exceeding the time or in case it is not required. The second point, the sentence from the great thinker, philosopher, Jiddu Krishnamurti, a simple man just 100 kilometers away from Bangalore on the boundary line between Chintamani and Chittur. He says, the ability to observe without evaluating is the highest form of intelligence. Highest form of intelligence. Keep observing. No comments, no criticism, no opinions. In the society, today we are very critical, we are very judgmental, and especially where we have to speak, we close our mouth. Where we are not supposed to talk, we talk. So, as students, your academic studies might have come to an end, but your dream, your thinking, it will not stop. Whatever the knowledge that you have acquired till now, that is the solid foundation. From now onwards, you have to build a new world, not a world of imagination, but a world of reality. A world where everyone should feel that he is my brother, he is my sister. Everybody should live without fear. Everybody should have the basic requirements, and that is why you are graduated. Today, be proud of yourselves. If you are not going to appreciate and remain joyful for what you have achieved, then who else can be joyful? Wherever you are, always have the affinity, alliance with the institution. Come back to the members of the teaching faculty. Share your joys and happiness, and that will always give you enough and more blessing. Lastly, remaining grateful is the best prayer. Remaining grateful is the best prayer. I started my talk from the sayings of Alfred Tennyson. More things are wrought by prayer than man dreams of. And the best prayer is remain grateful to the human beings. If you can express your gratitude to the human beings, it is as good as saying my gratitude to the Almighty God who has given us the life, who has helped us to live happily on this earth. With full joy, hip hip, hooray! Hip hip, hooray! To the batch of 25, 26 years students, hip hip, hooray! Thank you.
Reverend Monsignor, Thank you for your inspiring presidential address. Your message reminded us that success is achieved through hard work and perseverance. You beautifully highlighted that prayer is a unique bond between us and a creator, guiding us to bear good fruits in life. You call to always think positively about others and cultivate a good heart has left a lasting impression on us. You also reminded our graduates that life itself is an examination where each person faces a unique set of challenges and opportunities with no common question paper for all. Your encouragement to face life with confidence and purpose is truly motivating. Your reference to the words of Khalil Gibran, your children are not your children. They come through you but not from you, offered a profound insight into the role of parents and educators in nurturing young minds while respecting their individually and unique journey of life. On behalf of everyone gathered here, we sincerely thank you for your wisdom, blessings, and inspiring words. Thank you, Father. As we come to the close of this memorable graduation ceremony, I now request Dr. Rina Francis, Controller of Examinations, to kindly take over the proceedings and request the President of the graduation ceremony to formally dissolve the ceremony.
Reverend Monsignor M. Antapa, the Vicar General of Diocese of Mysore and the Vice President of MDES, may I request you to dissolve this graduation ceremony.
They say, let noble thoughts come from anywhere, from the Upanishads. And now, though I feel sad, but I only say, let today's joy continue forever in your mind and heart. By the virtue of the authority vested as the Vicar General of the Diocese of Mysore and the Vice President of the Mysore Diocesan Educational Society, I dissolve this graduation ceremony.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Father. As we continue with today's graduation ceremony, we now move to a special and significant moment, the installation of the Director of AICTE approved programs. To conduct this part of ceremony, I invite Mr. Ronald Prakash Kutina, Vice Principal Administration, to kindly take over the proceedings.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ನಾನು ಈಗ ಹೊಸದಾಗಿ ನೇಮಕಗೊಂಡ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಸುರೇಶ್ ಅವರನ್ನು ವೇದಿಕೆಯ ಮೇಲೆ ಬರಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತೇನೆ. ಐ ರಿಕ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಥಾಮಸ್ ಟು ಎಸ್ಕಾರ್ಟ್ ಹಿಮ್. Good morning, one and all. Honorable dignitaries on the dais, respected faculty, proud students, and our postgraduate students and parents. Today, as we celebrate the achievements of our postgraduates, it is fitting that we welcome and install the newly appointed director for the AICTE approved programs in this college, which is an autonomous college affiliated to the University of Mysore. Dr. Suresh Narayana Rao a scholar and leader whose life exemplifies the very spirit of education, perseverance, and service. Dr. Suresh Narayan Rao's journey is a testament to the power of knowledge and dedication. Beginning with a bachelor's degree in industrial production engineering from Bangalore University, he went on to earn a master's in production management, an MBA in financial management, and ultimately a PhD in risk management in commercial banks in India. Each milestone reflects his relentless pursuit of excellence and his belief that education is a lifelong endeavor. Mr. Suresh Narayan Rao stands before us as a fellow of the Institute of Engineers and a seasoned professional with over 34 years of experience in higher education. His academic journey is a testament to the power of interdisciplinary expertise. Through his vast academic experience, Dr. Suresh Narayan Rao has shaped institutions and inspired generation of students. Till recently, he served as the professor and head of the Department of Finance at MS Ramaya University of Applied Sciences, Bangalore, where he has strengthened the specialization in financial management and introduced innovative courses such as personal finance, ensuring that students are equipped not only for careers but also for life. His contributions to the field of management and finance are extensive. He has published over 30 research papers in national and international journals, covering critical topics such as macroeconomic variables, stock market returns, and the institution sector. Authored fundamental textbooks on production and operations management, which continue to serve as essential resource for students. Spearheaded the development of the MBA program at Ramaya University of Applied Sciences, Bangalore, significantly increasing the student strength and strengthening the financial management specialization. He has championed student-centric initiatives such as introducing personal finance as an open elective to ensure graduates from all streams are equipped with vital life skills. His achievements extend beyond publications. He has expanded student strength in MBA programs, enriched curricula, and fostered a culture of analytical thinking, teamwork, and innovation. His memberships in professional bodies such as the Institution of Engineers, Operational Research Society of India, and All India Management of Association reflects his active engagement with the wider academic and professional community. His leadership journey includes a role as Dean, Director, and Head of the departments in prestigious institutions such as Dayanand Sagar College, Don Bosco Group, MVJ College of Engineering, and HMS Institute of Technology, Bangalore. Beyond curricula, he has served as an industrial consultant, guiding over 50 undergraduate projects and bridging the gap between classroom learning and the real world application. Beyond his administrative and research success, Dr. Narayan Rao is a dedicated mentor. He has successfully guided 4 PhD scholars to their doctoral degrees. His expertise spans from quantitative finance and operations management to investment and portfolio management. But what truly sets Narayan Rao apart in his commitment to academic ethics and vision, he is not merely a professor, he is a guide who inspires students to dream boldly, to embrace challenges with courage, and to lead with integrity. His presence in the classroom and beyond has been a beacon of wisdom, discipline, and encouragement. Dear postgraduates, as you step into the world today, let Dr. Suresh Narayan Rao's journey remind you that education is not just about degrees. It's about resilience, impact, and service to the society. May his example inspire you to pursue knowledge with passion, to lead with humility, and to contribute meaningfully to the communities you serve. Now, Dr. Suresh Narayan Rao is joining this institution, prestigious St. Philomena's College Autonomous, as the director of the AICTE approved programs. On behalf of the management and St. Philomena's College fraternity, please join me in welcoming Dr. Suresh Narayan Rao, a scholar, a leader, and a true torchbearer of knowledge to the St. Philomena's College family. I request the Vicar General, the Rector, and the Principal to do the honors. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, and welcome to the new director of AICTE approved programs. As we continue the celebration of academic excellence and creativity, we now move to another special highlight of today's ceremony, the release of the college magazine, a reflection of the talents, achievements, ideas, and experiences of a student community. To conduct the magazine release ceremony, I invite Dr. Yamuna, Assistant Professor, Department of Journalism and Mass Communication, to kindly take over the proceedings. I invite Dr. Ravi J.D. Saldana to highlight on this release.
Dr. Yamuna, kindly come on stage. It's a proud moment for the institution, St. Philomena's Autonomous College, for the release of its annual college magazine. When we began the academic year, the previous year, 2025, we had entrusted the task of editing, compiling, and getting it published to a team of faculty and students. Today, we are here all set for the release of the college magazine. This magazine is the voice of the campus, is the mirror of the campus. It's a compilation of artistic expressions of our students and faculty, curricular activities, co-curricular activities, extracurricular activities. Apart from that, you will get all the information pertaining to this institution, administrative, academic, group photographs, staff details, student achievements, faculty achievements, research publications, the deceased staff, the deceased students. All information of the previous academic year is procured, it's compiled, it's been edited by a team headed by Dr. Yamuna B. Raj, who is the Assistant Professor from the Department of Journalism and Mass Communication. Together with Yamuna, there are a couple of teachers who are also been entrusted with the responsibilities. If faculty are here, kindly stand. We would like to acknowledge their contribution. Dr. Shilpa, Ms. Mary Irene, Dr. Seema, Mr. Bleswin, and few other students as well. Mr. Joshua is there. He is instrumental in designing the cover page, designing the color pages, pagination, and the related work. Congratulations to each and everyone for your kind information. The magazine will be released now. All the faculty and students will receive a copy of this magazine next week. Since the printing work is not completed, we have only a few copies. They'll be given to the dignitaries on the dais. Next week, postgraduate students, you will get the copies through the PG coordinator. Undergraduate staff will get the copies from my office. Now, may I request Monsignor Antapa, our Chief Guest Honorable Vice Chancellor, our Rector, Reverend Father Ludh Prasad, to release this year's annual college magazine.
Congratulations to the magazine committee. The magazine stands as a testament to the creativity, intellectual spirit, and vibrant campus life of our students. We congratulate everyone who contributed to bringing this publication to life. Books are more than collections of pages. They are vessels of knowledge, reflections of experience, and bridges that connect learning with practice. As Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam aptly said, learning gives creativity, creativity leads to thinking, thinking provides knowledge, and knowledge makes you great. It gives us immense pleasure and pride to present a scholarly contribution from the Department of Social Work, Research Methods in Social Work, published by Walnut Publication, India, UK, USA, bearing ISBN number. Designed specifically for postgraduate learners, this book offers a comprehensive and practical guide to social work research. It equips students with essential skills in research design, data collection, analysis, interpretation, and academic writing. By connecting theory with real-world practice through examples from health, community development, disability, and policy contexts, the book serves as a valuable resource for students, scholars, researchers, and faculty members. Aligned with the principles of LOCF and OBE frameworks, it supports coursework, dissertations, and competitive examination preparation. This book is authored by two dedicated academicians from Department of Social Work. Dr. Noor Mubashir CA, Associate Professor, PG Coordinator and Head of the Department of Social Work, is distinguished academician, researcher, and a social work professional with over 2 decades of experience in teaching, research, and leadership. Her contributions to social work education and research have inspired generations of students and scholars. Co-authoring the book is myself, Shirley Cynthia Anthony, Assistant Professor, Department of Social Work, whose academic interests include education, counseling, community work, communication, and human resource management. A committed researcher and PhD scholar, I have actively contributed to academic discourse through research presentations and publications. What makes this occasion even more special is that our esteemed chief guest, Professor Ramesh B., Honorable Vice Chancellor, Bangalore City University, has his academic roots in the field of social work. It is therefore a matter of great pride and privilege that a distinguished academician will release this valuable contribution to social work literature from the very discipline it serves. I now respectfully invite our esteemed chief guest, Professor Ramesh B., along with the president of the function and other dignitaries on the dais, to kindly release the book, Research Methods in Social Work. May I also request the author, Dr. Noor Mubashir C., to kindly come forward and join the dignitaries for the book release ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in giving them a warm round of applause. Congratulations to us, ma'am, on this remarkable academic achievement. May this publication continue to enlighten students, researchers, and practitioners and contribute meaningfully to the advancement of social work education and research. Academic excellence flourishes when knowledge is shared, documented, and passed on to future generations. Following the release of the publication from the Department of Social Work, we are delighted to witness yet another significant scholarly contribution, this time from the Department of Commerce. It is a matter of immense pride and pleasure to present the book Financial Analytics, authored by Dr. Manoj Kumar NV, Dr. S.P. Sunita, and our own Dr. Viveka Mary. This comprehensive publication is designed for MCOM and management students, researchers, and finance professionals. The book successfully bridges fundamental financial concepts with modern data-driven analytical tools, making topics such as ratio analysis, forecasting, risk assessment, and investment decision-making more accessible through practical examples, visual dashboards, and real-world applications. Aligned with the vision of the NEP 2020, the book emphasizes experiential learning through Excel-based analysis, data visualization, and analytical frameworks that enable learners to interpret financial information effectively and make informed strategic decisions. The publication reflects the growing importance of digital analytics and industry-ready skills in the contemporary business environment. We are especially delighted to celebrate the contribution of Dr. Viveka Mary Ji, Assistant Professor and Ed, PG Department of Commerce at St. Philomena's Autonomous College, Mysore. Dr. Viveka has been serving this institution with dedication and distinction from the past 18 years and brings with her a total professional experience of over 29 years, including 11 years in industry. She holds an MBA, MCOM Net, and a PhD in Commerce, and is widely respected for her academic excellence, research contributions, and commitment to student development. The release of financial analytics on this graduation day is a proud moment for our institution, as it reflects the scholarly achievements of our faculty and their commitment to advancing knowledge in the field of commerce and finance. On behalf of entire St. Philomena's family, we extend a heartfelt congratulations to all the author in a special way to Dr. Viveka Mary. We wish this book a great success, and we are confident that it will serve as a valuable resource for students, researchers, academicians, and finance professionals for years to come. It is a privilege to once again invite our esteemed chief guest, Professor Ramesh B., Honorable Vice Chancellor, along with the dignitaries on the days, to kindly release the publication from the Department of Commerce. May I request the author of the Department of Commerce to kindly come forward and join the dignitaries for the release ceremony. Dear students, please join me in applauding this remarkable academic achievement. Congratulations, ma'am. Thanks to all the dignitaries. As we proceed, we now move to the release of the Gender Audit Report IQAC, reflecting our institution's commitment to equality and inclusivity. To conduct the proceedings, I invite Dr. Deepa, Assistant Professor, Department of BBA, to kindly take over.
Today marks a significant milestone in the quality journey of our institution as we release the second volume of the Gender Audit Report 24-26 prepared by the IQAC. It is particularly fitting that this report is being unveiled during the post-graduation ceremony, a celebration of academic achievement, inclusivity, and institutional excellence. The Gender Audit Initiative is a pioneering quality enhancement practice conceived and introduced by Mr. A. Thomas Gunasilan, IQAC Coordinator, shortly after assuming charge of the IQAC in 2023. Prior to this initiative, no comprehensive gender audit has been undertaken or published in the history of the institution. With foresight and commitment, and with the encouragement of Rector Reverend Dr. Ruth Prasad Joseph and the beacon of our institution, Principal Dr. Ravi J.D. Saldana, he envisioned the creation of a systematic, evidence-based document that would assess, monitor, and strengthen gender equity across all spheres of institutional functioning. The publication of this second volume is the culmination of months of dedicated effort, perseverance, and meticulous teamwork. Preparing a gender audit is a rigorous process involving the collection of vast quantities of gender disaggregated data from numerous sections of college, including admission, academics, administration, student support service, statutory committees, outreach units, and institutional records. The IQAC team painstakingly coordinated with various departments and offices, verified and authenticated the data, correlated information from multiple sources, analyzed trends, compared findings with previous reports, interpreted the outcomes, and transformed the findings into a meaningful and a comprehensive document. As we unveil this second volume of the Gender Audit Report, we acknowledge with gratitude the vision, leadership, and hard work and dedication of the IQAC team, particularly Ms. Miriam Priscilla, for the data extraction. May this publication continue to serve as a valuable benchmark for policy formulation, institutional planning, and promotion of more equitable, inclusive, and gender-sensitive academic environment for the generations to come. Let us now proceed with the formal release of the Gender Audit Report by the dignitaries. I request the dignitaries on the stage to kindly release the audit report. I request Mr. A. Thomas Gunaseelan, IQAC coordinator, to join in.
We congratulate the IQAC team on this important initiative and the successful release of the gender audit report. Thank you, Dr. Deepa. As we draw the curtains on this memorable graduation ceremony, it is time to express a heartfelt gratitude to all those who have contributed to its success. To propose the vote of thanks, I respectfully invite Dr. Noor Mubashir, CA, PG Coordinator and HOD of Social Work, to kindly come forward.
Gratitude is the fairest blossom that springs from the soul. With a heart full of gratitude and joy, I stand before you to propose the vote of thanks on this memorable occasion of the PG graduation ceremony 2026. First and foremost, we offer our humble thanks to the Almighty God for His abundant blessing, guidance, and grace that made the celebration possible. We express our sincere gratitude to our esteemed chief guest, Professor Ramesh B., Honorable Vice Chancellor, Bangalore City University, for gracing this occasion and inspiring our graduates with his valuable words of wisdom and encouragement. Thank you, sir. Our heartfelt thanks to the president of today's graduation ceremony, Reverend Monsignor M. Antappa, for his inspiring leadership, blessing, and our heartfelt thanks to the president of today's graduation ceremony, Reverend Monsignor M. Antappa, for his inspiring leadership, blessing, and continued support to the institution. Thank you, Father. We are deeply grateful to our rector, Reverend Dr. Ludra Prasad Joseph, for his guidance, spiritual leadership, and for administering the oath of commitment to our graduates. Thank you, Father. I also extend my respectful greetings and gratitude to Father Gnana Prakasham, Administrator, and Father David Sagairaj, Assistant to the Rector, for gracing this graduation ceremony with their presence and blessing. Thank you, Fathers. I extend my sincere thanks to our beloved Principal, Dr. Ravi J.D. Saldana, whose visionary leadership and unwavering commitment continues to stir our institution towards excellence. Thank you, sir. My heartfelt appreciation goes to Mr. Ronald Prakash Kutino, Vice Principal Administration, for his constant support and valuable contributions. Thank you, sir. I express my sincere gratitude to Dr. Reena Francis, Controller of Examination, for meticulously conducting the graduation proceedings and ensuring the smooth execution of today's ceremony. Thank you, ma'am. I also thank Mr. Thomas Gunishilan, IQSC coordinator, and Dr. Deepa, co-coordinator, for their support and contributions to the quality initiatives of the institution. Thank you, sir. My sincere appreciation to Mr. Anand, Academic Dean, and our USCMS Coordinator, Lydia Anjali, for their valuable support and cooperation in making this event a success. Thank you, sir and ma'am. A special word of thanks to all our teaching faculty members who have stood by us, guided us, encouraged us, and worked tirelessly behind the scenes to ensure the success of this program. Your dedication and teamwork are deeply appreciated. A special thanks for Mr. Babu Malayalam HOD and team for a beautiful decoration of this indoor stadium. Thank you, sir. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to our non-teaching staff members whose silent efforts, coordination, and commitment have been instrumental in smooth conduct of today's event. My sincere thanks to Dr. Emuna and the Department of Journalism and Mass Communication for their excellent media coverage and documentation of this memorable occasion. We are grateful, acknowledge the Police Department Band for adding dignity and grandeur to our ceremony. A special appreciation to NCC cadets under the guidance of Dr. Elzivar Vishwas and Mr. Francis Devasham for their disciplined dedication and commendable service throughout the event. A special note of appreciation goes to Mr. Ranjit, Dr. Seema Siddiqui, and Dr. Kanis Halim for their dedicated efforts in coordinating hospitality arrangements. I would like to thank Mr. John Joseph for live telecast of this program and his continuous technical support. Thank you, sir. I would also like to thank Mr. Martin and his team for excellent sound system arrangements that ensured the seamless conduct of the program. Our sincere gratitude to Santosh Catering Services for providing community meal and for their hospitality and services. To our dear parents and family members, thank you for your unwavering love, sacrifices, encouragement, and support. Today's achievement belongs as much to you as it does to our graduates. And finally, to our dear graduates, congratulations on reaching this significant milestone. May you continue to shine, serve, and succeed in all your future endeavors. Thank you all for your presence, support, and contribution in making PG Graduation Ceremony 2026 a grand success. Have a blessed day. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your gracious words of gratitude. Dear postgraduates, today is not an ending. It is the beginning of a new chapter filled with possibilities, purpose, and promise. As you leave the familiar halls of St. Philomena's College, carry with you not only the knowledge you have gained, but also the values, friendships, and memories that have shaped your journey. Remember the words of Ralph Waldo Emerson. Do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. Be courageous in your dreams, confident in your abilities, and compassionate in your actions. Embrace challenges as opportunities, continue to learn with humility, and strive to make a positive difference wherever life takes you. May your future be filled with success, meaningful achievements, and moments that bring you joy and fulfillment. May you always find the strength to pursue your aspirations and the wisdom to use your knowledge for the betterment of society. Wherever your journey leads, remember that you will always be a part of the Philomenian family. Congratulations, class of 2026. Go forth with confidence, lead with integrity, serve with compassion, and create a future that reflects the very best of you, who you are. May God bless you abundantly, and may you have a brightest day in life ahead. Congratulations. As we conclude this memorable graduation ceremony, let us unite in expressing our respect and gratitude to our nation. May I request everyone present to kindly rise and maintain silence and decorum as we honor our country with the national anthem. Please remain standing until the anthem has been completed.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Kindly remain standing as the recessional procession leaves the auditorium. Thank you to all the dignitaries on the dais. Dear students, a QR code is now displayed on the screen. Sorry, they might have shared the QR codes. Please take a moment to scan it and submit your feedback. Dear students, make sure that you return back your gowns. Only 15 minutes time. Yes, you want your scrolls, only 15 minutes.